guys, welcome back to my channel. This is the first of a little mini series with my advent calendar. If you missed the intro, I'll leave it down below, but pretty much my husband took control of my single shadows. He put them in an advent calendar, and throughout the course of December I'm going to unveil them and create a look with them. And so he did tell me that it's going to be worse before it gets better. He doesn't really know much about color stories. He really doesn't know much about like makeup or anything, so this is a complete gamble, and I'm going to be able to see my shadows in a different light. I will have access to my Natasha Denona palette, so I at least have some like transition colors and things that could actually like make a look. I'm not going to rely on just the 3 colors that he put in each box because that would be kind of tricky. And I do want to at least make them wearable since I do have to go to work today. So let's go see what day 1 brings. So this is my advent calendar. I think I got it at Hobby Lobby a few years ago. But we are starting off, he said to start off with number 1. So let's see what we got. I feel like lighting in this, oh my gosh. Lighting in this video might be tricky. Here are the 3 shades that we are starting off with. This is a color from the ColourPop's My Lucky palette that I had disassembled. This is a JD Glow shadow in the shade Prismatic, which is a very bright teal color. And then this is my Aaron's Faces. They don't make these anymore, but it's just a gold. So I think this isn't too bad. I think we can do something with this. So let's go to the other room and play. So I'm sitting out to do my makeup. Again, I'm apologizing now for the lighting in these videos just because there's not a good setup for it, but hopefully you can see it fine, and then I'll make sure to do like a picture or something so you can see it in natural lighting. But I have my 3 colors here. I actually am thinking I could easily do this one. And I think I'm just going to use these 2 palettes as like my companion palettes for my singles for this video. So I have the new Raw Beauty Christie palette because it has a bunch of different colors that I can use, and I also have the Natasha Denona Glam palette, which has just neutrals that will help with these colors. I want to make sure these colors are like the star of the show. I don't want to like hide them behind all the other things, so that is my goal for these so that we can play with color and have fun. But I'm thinking right now this one would be like my lid shade. I'll have this one as like my inner corner, and then the Aaron's Faces, I'm thinking lower lash line. So that's where I'm leaning right now. And then I just have these to like deepen out the outer corner and all that such. So for all of these looks, I am going to use just my Anastasia eyeshadow primer. I know this one doesn't last very well, so we'll see if it survives on my lower lash line. Or maybe I could do like a halo eye type thing and have that as the middle, but then it will go away halfway through the day. I don't know. I'm thinking lower lash line, but we shall see. I don't know if I'm going to do like a full-on like try-on situation for every single look with these videos, but today, since the first one, I will. So this is the final look. I did something completely different than what I told you, but I ended up doing like a somewhat slight halo eye. So I used the darker green on the inner and outer corner of the lid, and then I used that fun green. I just needed it to have like a moment, and so that's the center of my lid, which I think completely like transformed the look. And then for the gold, I used it on my lower lash line, and then in my inner corner I foiled it so that way it would pop and be a little bit more metallic. But I think this is so fun and festive, and I love it. And so I'm so excited for tomorrow to see what happens. So I'll see you then. Good morning. It is the second day in my advent calendar and I feel like the colors are so similar. So we have two from the My Lucky palette. We have this like dark green that is very similar to that color I used yesterday from the ColourPop palette. So it's just like a matte. And then I have like this really bright, fun neon green, and then I have a very similar gold. So I could completely replicate. Oh, by the way, this is from a Juvia's Place palette that I depanned. So I feel like I could do the exact same look, but I feel like that's not actually doing something different each day. So I'm gonna see what I can come up with. I love this color, but I really want to try it like as my inner corner color. So I think this might be like my crease slash deepening color, and then maybe I'll do the gold as like my lid. That's where I'm leaning. I just feel like this would be so fun as like an inner corner highlight. I definitely could repeat yesterday's look and just use this instead of the other green color, which is from the JD Glow. Like they definitely are different colors, but the other two are very, very similar. Very similar vibes, which makes me think I don't need both of these golds in my collection. But I'm gonna see what I can do. I desperately need moisturizer on my face. My skin is so dry. Well, I just took a shower, so it's a little bit drier than normal. And we shall see what comes of it. Also, it's 5 in the morning. I feel like I'm not my most creative self right now. I have to get ready for work. So the moisturizer I'm starting to try out, by the way, is the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream, which is a classic in our store. Like I feel like it's very popular, but I haven't tried it myself. So I've been using it and I like it. I feel like it's just a good, decent, like everyday, and so far so good. So that's what I'm gonna use, and I'm gonna do the same thing as yesterday where I just like did a time-lapse situation so you can see what I did. Hopefully you liked it, because that's what I'm doing again. And we shall go from there. The final look. The only shades I used that were not these three were from the Natasha Denona Glam palette, and it was just like two of the like transition colors. But I really like this one. I'll have to show you a picture of it when it was in daylight because the sun's still down. I really like this gold. I don't use it often, but I feel like I should because it's really pretty. And I used it with a little setting spray so that way it was more of a foily effect. Same with this one here. It's hard to actually see. Like the amount that you see here, it took a lot of like building to get to that, even with a spray to help foil it a little bit. So that one is a little disappointing in shadow, but I think it turned out pretty cool. I'm excited to see it when it is daylight, but I really like this gold. It's a really pretty one. So I'll have to take this one up more. And this matte I hadn't used yet, and it blended so easily, and you can really see the green. Like I feel like something like this could easily blend out to be like a gray, but I still see the green, which is nice. But that's my look. Let's see tomorrow. I think I'll only do 3 of these looks in one video, so tomorrow will be the final day for this video. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I'll check back tomorrow. Alright, so it is day 3, which will be my final day for this video, and we have something different this time, and it's colors I normally don't put together, so I'm excited. The first one we have is Tulum from NARS, which is like this really beautiful like camel colored brown. It's like warmer. And then I have another gold. This one's more like a green hint type of gold. It's the JD Glows Excalibur, so it is pretty bold. And then the final one I have is Snake Eyes by ColourPop, which is a really fun, like, I don't know how you call it, like a taupey, but it has like a rose gold hint to it. That's what it looks like. So I'm not sure what I want to do with this. I know I'll probably like use this in the crease and such. And then this one, I forget how I think this one's pretty intense. So yeah, it's kind of intense. That's what that one looks like. Those are pretty together though. So maybe I'll just do like this in the outer crease and like blending upwards. I'll use this as my lid shade, and then I'll probably use this one as like my inner half of my lid shade. We shall play. I'm not sure which way you like to view these. Would you rather talk through like my thought process? Do you like the music and just chill and then you can see the final result? Or are you just someone who wants to see like the before and after? Let me know down in the comments. But I'm going to get going. Okay, so I just did my makeup. This is what happened. So for the eyes, I did use a darker brown just in the outer corner, and then I used that camel color, that Tulum from NARS. I did that all up in the crease and blended it out. I also used on the lower lash line. The gold from JD Glow I put on like the outer half of my lid, and then the other color I did on the inner half of my lid. So kind of just like blended as like a silver and gold look. I really like this look. It's very just like subtle and soft and pretty. It's a day that I'm not going to work, which is nice, so that way I'm not like all dolled up, but I am about to film a video, and I think this is like a really pretty look. I wouldn't have normally put those two colors together, but I like it. Also, I think it's one of the first times I've used Snake Eyes. It's such a pretty like silvery purple, but not too purple. I don't know how to describe this color, but I really like how this one came out. Also, my lip, I am using the Sephora Collection Lip Story. I forget the number, and then I have just a little gloss in the middle. But that's it for this round of my advent calendar. Stay tuned for future videos, and I hope you liked it. Again, let me know what you like. Would you rather me do like a music clip of me doing my whole look? Would you just like seeing the before and after? Do you like me to talk through my choices? Let me know. But thank you so much. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.